don't mean to speak this out of line, but the way you move is perfect by design. You look just like you fell down from the sky. Yeah, you're on another level, and you got something special. If I could let you fall in love with me, you know I would. You got me with your hook, and all you got to do is pull me. Did you move, your move, your move? Now it's all on you, on you, on you. If you wanted me, you just gotta say please. Baby, it's your move, your move, your move. Baby, it's your move, your move, your move. Now it's all on you, on you, on you. If you wanted me, you just gotta say please. Baby, it's your move, your move, your move. Now I'm sure that you get this all the time, but your eyes make diamonds look like just alright, alright. Adidas shoes and freckles, just my type. Yeah, and you got the credentials, making me go mental. If I could let you fall in love with me, you know I would. You got me with your hook, and all you got to do is pull me. It's your move, your move, your move. Now it's all on you, on you, on you. If you wanted me, you just gotta say please. Baby, it's your move, your move, your move. Baby, it's your move, your move, your move. Now it's all on you, on you, on you. If you wanted me, you just gotta say please. Baby, it's your move, your move, your move. You got something special, you take it to another level. You got something special, you take it to another level. If I could let you fall in love with me, you know I would. You got me with your hook, and all you got to do is pull. But baby, it's your move, your move, yeah, your move. Now it's all on you, on you, on you. If you wanted me, you just gotta say please. Baby, it's your move, your move, your move. Baby, it's your move, your move, your move. Now it's all on you, on you, on you. If you wanted me, you just gotta say please. Baby, it's your move, your move, your move.
Hit my head on the concrete back in high school. Knocked out cold, but I still remember it so well. Had my first dance and my first heartbreak. Made some friends that I still have, and I could tell. It's the good and bad and the best of memories. It's been so long, but you still remember me. After all these years, I found out finally that I can't go back or change it, but I wouldn't trade a moment. Everybody is moving on to new things, and we're still young, but looking back's like history. Oh, and all of the memories that we made will last a lifetime, and even the worst ones made us who we are today. It's the good and bad and the best of memories. It's driving on the highway, far away, far away, far away. Every moment I was spending on regrets was such a waste, such a waste, such a waste. Looking on the city lights, flashing bright in my eyes. Look up to the sky and I got this relief inside. Then there's no need to hide. I'm going all the way up, up. I'm going all the way up, up. I'm letting go in my heart, heart, of everything that holds me down, no, no. And it's feeling like I've been in the groove. I can feel the love, oh yeah, it's all around me. Oh, I need to know how I can make it, not afraid to fall and bury shit behind me. Feeling like a stranger on a foreign land, far away, far away, far away. I could get along, could be a different man. Looking on the city lights, flashing bright in my eyes. Look up to the sky and I got this relief inside. Then there's no need to hide. I'm going all the way up, up. I'm going all the way up, up. I'm letting go in my heart, heart, of everything that holds me down, no, no. And it's feeling like I've been in the groove. I can feel the love, oh yeah, it's
Good evening, everyone. I'm Nia, a sophomore here at AMSU, class of 2024. Tonight, we are so excited to have you join us for the 2021 AMSU Virtual Benefit. This is the most important fundraiser of the year as the proceeds go to our building fund. Our building is so important to us, the students. I love AMSU. I love coming to school to see my friends, to see my teachers. This building means a lot to me because in it, I know when I am here, I can be the best part of myself. I can learn, have fun, and prepare for my future. While you are waiting for our program to begin, don't forget that you can make bids on silent auction items, as well as purchase items for instant purchase. We have many amazing items. Check your phones for direct links and updated messages throughout the event.
Welcome. Welcome to the Academy of Mount St. Ursula's virtual event. My name is Diane Ramos Kelly, and I am the chair of the AMSU Board of Trustees and proud alumna of Mount St. Ursula's class of 1969. I know that my experiences here had a huge influence upon me and my life's choices. This is true for so many. I continue to be inspired by the Academy's compelling legacy of educating college-bound young women from diverse backgrounds in the Bronx for more than 166 years. I don't need to remind you that this has been a challenging time, so it was particularly wonderful to stop by the school last week and to see our students in their youthful exuberance, dressed in their school uniforms, filled with energy and joy to see their classmates and wonderful teachers once again. These core values and founding principles rooted in Servium are as apparent as ever, and they're part of the fabric of the school. St. Angela Merici offered sage counsel and advice. She said, "Do something, get moving, be confident, and risk new things. Stick with it, get on your knees, and then be ready for big surprises." Tonight, we are all taking part in doing something extraordinary. We are fundraising for our beloved school to keep its rich history and traditions moving forward and sustaining our future. That is what the Sustain Our Structure campaign is all about. Yes, it is an investment in our building structure and our physical needs and repairs, but it's also an investment in the future of our students, in their lives, and in the Bronx community. We know we cannot do this without you. Without your help tonight and the desire to continually invest in our school and our mission, our students' futures would not be possible. The Academy of Mount St. Ursula is alive and well, and we hope you see that in tonight's presentation. When you give tonight, remember, your donation supports learning and deepens with service, Servium, and results in success. After 4 transformative years, we know that our students are given the opportunity of 4 years to last a lifetime. Thank you. God bless you, and God bless the Academy of Mount St. Ursula.
Welcome, everyone. We are the leadership team of the Ursuline Sisters. I am Sister Maureen Welch, the current provincial.
I'm Sister Brenda Buckley, a provincial counselor.
I'm Sister Pat Chaffini, a provincial counselor and former faculty member and proud member of the class of 78.
The Academy of Mount St. Ursula was founded by the Ursuline Sisters in 1855. For over 165 years, generations of students have received the excellent education here, and generations of Ursuline Sisters and lay teachers have instilled in these students the desire to be lifelong learners, to be committed to a global vision, and to be of service to others.
As the leadership team, and on behalf of the Ursuline Sisters, we ask for and encourage your support of the Sustain Our Structure campaign for the Academy of Mount St. Ursula. The funds raised help support upgrades to the building, and AMSU cannot do this on its own. Others, you the generous donors, are needed to help this effort through the campaign.
The students benefit each time the building is upgraded.
The Academy of Mount St. Ursula remains true to its mission.
It is a Catholic high school conducted in the Ursuline tradition.
The Academy serves college-bound women of diverse cultures through its programs in academics, arts, and science.
By instilling a love of learning and a broader global view in a safe and nurturing environment, the Academy of Mount St. Ursula strives to empower young women for leadership in society. Thank you, and God bless you for your generosity, and may God continue to bless the Academy of Mount St. Ursula community.
No gift is too small or too big. Help support our school. Keep AMSU going strong for many Lady Bears to come.
Hello, my name is Claudia Tony Smith, and I am a proud graduate from the Academy of Mount St. Ursula's class of 1992, and I have the privilege to currently serve on AMSU's Board of Trustees. As a graduate, I received a quality education and a solid foundation here at Mount St. Ursula, and I am here tonight because I want to make sure that others can walk the halls of Mount St. Ursula just like I did and have a similar journey. For the past 3 years, we have made incredible strides to the upkeep of our physical structure, our beautiful building here on Bedford Park. From our last gala at the Botanical Gardens in 2018, we now have a new fire alarm system and beautiful new windows that shine more light into the halls of the Academy of Mount St. Ursula. But there is still more work that needs to be done to our physical structure. The funds raised from this event are vital to make even more improvements to our aging school building. Tuition covers much less than what is needed to make upgrades and significant repairs to our building. Specifically, the roof is in need of major repair and the brick structure itself needs repointing. It's important that we maintain the security of the building with new doors and additional security features. Know that your gift will help transform the lives of our students. With your help, we can ensure that the 300 students and faculty members who walk the halls of this building use the classrooms, the bathrooms, the cafeteria, and the auditorium every day are safe and secure so that they can concentrate on providing and receiving quality Catholic education rooted in Ursuline values and principles. So be generous. Give back. Giving to AMSU is a strong investment. You can shape the life of this school for generations to come. Thank you. There are no truer words than 4 years to last a lifetime.
Hi, I'm Adeline. Keep AMSU going strong for many more Lady Bears to come. Thank you.
Hi, I am Ashley Veriguete, a junior here at AMSU, Lady Bear class of 2023. I am so happy to be here at AMSU, and I am so glad to be back in the building this year attending school. Pre-COVID, AMSU has always been a place of community for me and my friends. When I am at school, I feel great. This is why our school needs continual upgrades, so we can continue to thrive and learn in this beautiful building. Did you know that 100% of our senior class went to 4-year colleges and earned over $20 million in scholarships? This year, I am planning my future, looking at colleges and universities for the next part of my journey. I know I will continue to take with me to college all the wonderful lessons AMSU has taught me. I will take with me the feeling of 4 years to last a lifetime. Give tonight. No donation is too small, and thank you.
Hi, my name is Brianne O'Hare, and I'm a guidance counselor at the Academy of Mount St. Ursula. I would say my favorite memory in my time here was a couple of years ago. We went down to the United Nations for the International Day of the Girl, which we've done every year, and I was lucky enough to do every year since I started here back in 2014. But this year, 4 of our seniors were actually the girl presenters at the event. And it was being live streamed around the world, and it was a full room there at the UN. This was pre-COVID, obviously. Actually, probably one of the last things that we did as a school before COVID hit in this type of event. So, but it was just such a joy to sit in the audience and watch 4 of our girls present and read all these stories from different girls from around the world. And it was just a really proud moment for me to see them do that, and to see them put themselves out there in that way. So I would say that's my favorite memory of my time here.
My daughter's an alum from MSU, and my favorite memory is actually this year, because the girls that are graduating, I've been with them since freshman year, so I've become very close with a lot of them. I'm happy, I'm excited for them. My experience here with my daughter was great. I mean, they helped me a lot to get the scholarships for her to go to college. And anybody, we all treat all the girls that come in here like family. We are a family at MSU.
So one of my good memories is when the children gathered and sang happy birthday to me. That was very, very special and made me feel part of the own family of the girls. Also, one of the moms called me. That's super special as well, because they told me that I'm like one of their family members, and was a blessing for that. So that's one of my good memories here at MSU, that we are treated equal and as a family member at all times.
So my name is Tiffany Lee, Miss Lee, and I teach religion here at the Academy of Mount St. Ursula. And I think one of my favorite parts about AMSU, or the favorite tradition that I would identify, like most people, would be Ring Day. I've heard about Ring Day since I was actually a little girl, and my mom had attended the Academy of Mount St. Ursula. She's an alum, and so I think it's just really cool to see the tradition to continue on from what I had heard about growing up, and to now see our students continue the tradition, but really adapt it and get to make it their own and have so much fun with it.
We are so glad you are here with us. We hope you are enjoying today's program. Please remember to check our silent auction and instant items. Remember, the holidays are around the corner, and what a better way to celebrate the season than with a beautiful AMSU Christmas ornament or AMSU Cozy Blanket. All proceeds will go to the AMSU Sustain Our Structure campaign, keeping our building in good shape and keep our student body in good shape. We thank you.
Good evening. I am Susan McCarthy Cronin, and I am so happy to be here tonight to speak to you about AMSU. AMSU has always been a very special place for me. 60 years ago last month, I entered AMSU as a freshman. And from that day on, this place, this school, has been like a family to me. And that is why I give back, so that future generations of students, my family, can be successful in what they choose for their lives. You show up for your family in times of need. I show up for my AMSU family in 2 ways. First, through giving to the Sustain Our Structure campaign, and second, through our Adopt a Student program. In what has been one of the most challenging years in our Catholic school's history, your support has never been more imperative in helping many young women learn the values of Ursuline traditions and gain the tools needed for success in the future. AMSU has done an incredible job providing for COVID-related expenses, and now we need to focus on the building itself to make sure the students are learning in an environment that is safe and sound for years to come. So tonight, I showed up for my family to celebrate our school and to focus on the needs for our building, our students, our alumni, and our community. This is the future. This is for all the tomorrows for our family. These girls need a vibrant, safe, and sound school to continue 4 years to last a lifetime. So please give back. No amount is too small. And together, we grow a culture of philanthropy to bring our family together like never before. Thank you for listening. And now, let's hear from our AMSU students themselves, the best part.
My experience at AMSU has been a roller coaster, but a good one. At first, I was concerned about the future, but later on, I started to step out of my shell, and I realized that there's no need for me to worry if I trust in God and do my best. AMSU has been a blessing in disguise for me.
AMSU means a place where I can be confident, welcome, and excel. I have the support of my teachers, peers, and friends. Power, love, and guidance in my present and future obstacles.
What AMSU means to me is sisterhood. AMSU really emphasizes becoming a family at the end of 4 years. It's true what the school motto says. 4 years to last a lifetime is true. I've found my friends that have become sisters to me in over these 4 years that I hold very close to my heart. That's what AMSU means to me.
Going into my freshman year of high school, AMSU was an obvious choice for me because it felt like a second home. From a spend-a-day to the first day of freshman year, I always felt at home. The upperclassmen were not our enemies, and the teachers were always available to assist us. I also think my education at an all-girls school gave me a new perspective on my goals and how I need to lead my life. My education and experiences at AMSU have molded me into the young woman I am today. I'm confident, achieved, and on the path to success because of the amazing influences this school has within. I'm so thankful to be able to call AMSU home. I will cherish these moments because they do indeed last a lifetime.
I am Judy Boyle, and I'm a graduate of Mount St. Ursula. I am so very thankful for my education at Mount St. Ursula. And that's why my husband and I feel that it is a privilege to help others to reap the benefits of an Ursuline education through the Adopt a Student program, which we have been a part of for the past 20 years. Through the program, we have been able to support young women whose families have not been able to afford the tuition here at the Mount. It's a wonderful program, and I enjoy receiving letters from the students twice a year telling us about their lives. We also meet once a year in the spring. We have mass, breakfast, and sit around and talk. It is wonderful for me to see how motivated they are and see the girls progress from shy, insecure freshmen through sophomore and junior year to mature seniors ready to take on the world. It's fun to hear them speak of the subjects they are interested in and their extracurricular activities. There are so many activities: sports, marketing club, dramatics, language clubs. There is a lot for them to get involved in at the Mount, and it is a wonderfully welcoming, safe space for them to share with their sister students. Mount St. Ursula is a home away from home. We all know the value of education. My husband and I feel privileged that through the Adopt a Student program, we are giving to a tradition of excellence and allowing many students the opportunity to receive a wonderful education. I encourage anyone who can contribute to do so. I can honestly say that through the experience of this program, like us, you will receive much more than you give.
Hi, my name is Lexi. I'm here to remind you that no gift is too big or too small. Please help support our school. Thank you.
What is it like being here at AMSU? For me, it's mostly like raising 287 kids on a day-to-day basis.
That's what I love about being here, especially I call my girls my children or my baby girls, so every time they see me, they know I call them my babies. And even though I'm one of the youngest ones here, they all make me feel like I'm a big sister to them. And then the staff make me feel I'm still alive and young, because they always think I'm a student. But I know we still have a range of people like my abuelo, Mr. Solomon, here as well.
And we're all always learning. I love to be able to push into classes like I did today and be reminded of what it's like to teach and to be on the front lines. And we were just having a conversation earlier about the fact that sometimes kids keep you on your toes and ask you questions you don't always have answers to. And you have to remind them that we're all in this learning together and we're going to find out answers together. We've introduced Fun Fact Fridays this year. The kids have gotten really swept up in it. and we are hitting them with questions that sometimes even the adults don't know, so it's gotten a little bit competitive. But even at that, we have people talking about Fun Fact Fridays and, Mr. Pena won, who's Mr. Pena? He just started, and even kids here who don't have him as a teacher, they all know who he is. And I like the fact, for me, it works, the fact that we are so small, that even if you don't teach a kid, you know all the kids' names and the kids all know you. And although sometimes when someone is struggling academically or otherwise, the tendency might be, I want to hide away and go stick my head in the sand while I'm having a rough day. And you can't really do that here. We don't really do that here because we have too many safety nets catching you, right?
Exactly. I think the girls know what I always say to them is my door's always open. So I always have girls come into to my classroom, or even when the girls are yelling my name in the hallway, and I'm like, who even is that? But they say Polanco, and I'm like, oh hi, and then I always tell them they can come in and visit me whenever they want, whether it be lunch or after school, and whether it be for math or science, not English, but I help them with whatever I can, and then it just feels like a really big family, and I really love them out here.
I have many wonderful memories of my tenure at AMSU. Perhaps my best and most nostalgic memory will relate to my first teaching day at AMSU. This was back in October 2007. My predecessor, the teacher who I replaced, suddenly resigned at the end of September 2007. So I was hired in October 2007 to continue the teaching of the classes taught by this individual. On my first teaching day, the students extended a warm welcome and expressed appreciation for me being their teacher. On that day, members of the faculty and staff who met me expressed similar sentiments. It all combined to give me the feeling that I belong to the AMSU community. So here I am in October 2021, 14 years later, and I'm proud to say that the AMSU is my second home.
My name is Jean DiBenedetto. I'm the coordinator of student ministry and activities. It has been and continues to be an honor and privilege to work at AMSU for the past 22 years. We have had great challenges and great opportunities at AMSU, but our students are the ones who keep us going. Our students uplift each other and uplift us. And while it has been especially tough this past year, now our students are back and laughing and keeping the school alive. Your support is what makes the school tick. Knowing that you are supporting our students and our faculty helps us to take on the new challenges. On behalf of a very grateful faculty and our students, I would like to say thank you for helping to make AMSU a place where 4 years last a lifetime.
Hi, my name is Andrene, and I'm here to remind you that no gift is too small or too big. Help support our school. Thank you.
So AMSU
AMSU means so much to me. I was fortunate enough to come here as a student for 4 years, and it truly was 4 years to last a lifetime. I made some of my best friends here, made some of my best memories, and definitely had some of the greatest teachers in all different fields like math and social studies. And then when I realized I wanted to become a teacher, I knew that this was my home away from home, and I wanted to come here and give back the same way the teachers have given back to me. I was really inspired by my social studies teacher, Mrs. Fabrizio, and now I'm a history teacher here at Mount St. Ursula, trying to follow in her footsteps. And what's really cool is that I get to see the way the girls are developing and the way they grow and mature from little freshmen all the way to mature seniors. And it's really a family atmosphere, and I feel that this is definitely my home, and I'm just so excited to be a part of the Mount St. Ursula community forever.
My name is Ileska Gonzalez. I graduated class of 2017, and here I am 4 years later, back to my home. The reason why I came back is because my former teachers instilled the love of learning, and here I am trying to instill that same love into my students now. Which is a little strange being on the other side of the table, but I absolutely love it here, and that's why I'm back. What I loved about Ursula from day one, the sisterhood. Someone was always there for you so that you won't fall, whether it was your junior, freshman sister, or even your own teachers.
Hi, my name is Valerie Blaine. I'm the new librarian at AMSU. I am an alum. I graduated in 2016, and I love AMSU. It's been really kind to me over the years. When I was in college, I was allowed to do some projects at this school. And prior to that, I just loved the library. So now I'm getting my master's in library science, and I decided the best way to give back would be to start my career at AMSU. Some things are a little bit different though. The kids are a lot younger than me. Everybody's calling me Miss or Ma'am, and that's a little bit weird, but I love it. I love giving back to the community. I love the kids that attend the school, the community that it serves, and I hope that you do too.
Coming back as a teacher has been so eye-opening. There's so many things in high school that I felt like I took for granted, that I had no idea how much our teachers deal with or dealt with at that time. And that's kind of like a all hands on deck group activity to make everything work. And it just made me appreciate my time at Ursula a lot more. Looking back, like some of my memories are just so different now. Yeah, and it's been hard work, but I just really love it to see, like, especially when I'm talking to students and getting the students to like get something to click. It's like just an amazing part of the job, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if my teachers had moments like that. And I just really like to see how much they're growing. And I've only been here a year and a half, but how different kids are from one year to the next. It's amazing to see.
I'm always amazed at how I see former students joining me now as colleagues, as fellow teachers. It's a beautiful testimony to what the Academy has been doing, that we probably are doing a great job because they want to come back and they're teaching here. And so it's a beautiful thing, it's a beautiful feeling for an old teacher like me to see them, the young ones, joining us as teachers. So that's a good thing, from student to teachers. But there are also two other things, programs that have been occupying my time, and those are two things that I'm very happy that I'm involved with. One thing is the Friday Rosary devotion that we have had. Last Friday was the 55th consecutive Friday without fail. And amazingly, the past New Year and the past Christmas were both Fridays, and the Lady Bears joined. So continuously, without interruption, we had 55 Fridays in the pocket already. We've been doing it, and we're still continuing. So it's something that I'm very happy about, and very humbly happy about that it's still going. The other thing is the breast cancer walk. Yesterday, we just did the Orchard Beach making strides against breast cancer. And amazingly, again, I keep overusing the word amazingly, We had 60 Lady Bears joining us from freshman through senior year, and the families joined. For the first time that I've seen this year, we had the families joining us, so we were a contingent of close to 100, waving those AMSU banners, telling everybody that we support this female awareness program, the breast cancer awareness program. It was a beautiful feeling. And so with that, I'm very happy to say I'm very happy being here. God bless us all. Thank you.
I like being at AMSU for two different reasons. One of them is religious. From a religious perspective, I like that I'm able to cultivate a sense of Catholic morality. I have the freedom to do that here. Along those lines, I like being part of the long and successful Ursuline tradition of educating girls. The school's been around since 1855, and I'm part of that. I enjoy that. In fact, my two sisters attended AMSU. As far as academics go, I've gotten this feedback on occasion, that this really feels good to hear. I've had some students say that before I took your class, I hated math. It was my worst subject, and now I actually like it. I've had students say I was a bad math student, I did poorly, and I surprised myself. Now it's one of my better subjects. I really enjoy that kind of feedback. I'm not saying it happens with every student, but when I do hear that feedback, it's great. In general, I like explaining things. I like explaining things to people who are sincere, who want to learn. There's nothing more rewarding than a student paying attention, taking notes, trying to learn. And I love to explain things as clearly as possible and help that student learn whatever it is that day. I find that very rewarding.
I think one of my favorite memories here being at the Academy of Mount St. Ursula is last year we had social and emotional Fridays. We had Friday workshops where we were able to work with our whole student body outside of the classroom. And I think we accomplished so much. We really got the girls thinking about different coping strategies to deal with the pandemic, how to relate to one another. And I think we learned so much from one another. We had an awesome career day where we had different alums and people who are connected to Mount St. Ursula come and talk to us about all the great things going on here. And I would say that's one of my favorite memories, although there are many good memories here. I've loved every ring day that I've been a part of, international night. And for me, really just connecting with the students, even in the halls, is a favorite part of my day. Greeting everyone and just letting everyone know, hey, we're here and we're all valuable people.
Hi, my name is Sarah. No gift is too big or small. Help support our school. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us this evening to celebrate our school, our building, and our girls. This past year has been a truly challenging one. I would like to take this time to thank our wonderful faculty and staff who were able to, just like the words of St. Angela, to do something, to get moving. They literally jumped into action. Whether it be adapting to a teaching method to do digital format or dealing with a COVID campus modification, they adapted and persevered to serve our students. During this time, we have never lost sight of developing our students, the whole girl, in accomplishing our mission, which is to educate college-bound women to become leaders in society. We know our building is used as part of our mitigation efforts for the safety and well-being of our students. There are many new considerations like ventilation and security, which are very important. So please consider giving. No amount is too small. Our girls thrive here, and we want to continue to focus our efforts into in-person learning and to empower young women to be the best they can be.
hopefully you enjoyed the show. Before we say goodnight, I want to share some wonderful news with you. Mark your calendars, because next spring we hope to be together in person on April 29th at the beautiful Botanical Gardens for a Hall of Fame Gala. Thank you for staying with us tonight. Thank you for your generosity, your time, and your commitment, and your contributions will not be overlooked. Thank you for supporting our Sustain Our Structure Fund, and know that the funds raised tonight will directly impact the upkeep of our building. Have a wonderful season and a wonderful night.